The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, has become one of China's major outbound investment destinations and sources of foreign direct investment since the two sides established their dialogue relations 30 years ago, with mutual investment exceeding $300 billion. Buoyed by a friendly relationship between the two sides, ASEAN investors have seen a rosy prospect in China. In 2020, Chinese enterprises' investment in ASEAN countries topped $16 billion, up 23.3% year-on-year. In the first 9 months this year, the figure grew by $10.59 billion. Meanwhile, the bloc's investment in the Chinese mainland also recorded harvest, with the figure topping $7.95 billion in 2020, up by 1% year-on-year. For the first 3 quarters this year, ASEAN investment rose 39% to reach $7.61 billion year-on-year. On the trade side, since the comprehensive implementation of the China-ASEAN Free Trade Agreement began in 2010, trade in goods and services between the two sides has grown rapidly thanks to the optimized trade structure as well as the integration and coordination of industrial and supply chains. Over the past 3 decades, trade volume between China and ASEAN has skyrocketed, jumping from less than $8 billion in 1991 to $684.6 billion in 2020. China has remained ASEAN's largest trading partner for 12 consecutive years, and in 2020, ASEAN became China's largest trading partner for the first time, with bilateral trade accounting for more than 1/7 of China's total foreign trade volume. In the first 10 months this year, the trade volume between the two sides totaled $703.3 billion, up 30% compared to the same period last year, and the annual figure is expected to see a new high. The two sides are expecting a more promising future, as Chinese State Councilor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi met with diplomatic envoys of ASEAN countries earlier this month to discuss more bilateral cooperation in various fields, and Chinese President Xi Jinping announced on Monday the establishment of comprehensive strategic partnership between China and the 10-member ASEAN.